Welcome to my channel. Welcome to The Best Review, your ultimate destination for honest reviews and expert recommendations. Whether you're a photography enthusiast or a professional looking to upgrade your gear, we've got you covered. Today, we're diving into the top 5 best Nikon cameras of 2025, breaking down the latest features, specs, and why they're perfect for capturing your best shots. Stick around to discover which camera fits your style and budget. Let's get started. From cutting-edge mirrorless wonders to DSLR classics that stand the test of time, Nikon has upped the game this year. Stick around as we break down the specs, features, and what makes each camera stand out. Links to all products in the description. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more top-tier photography gear reviews and tips. Let's jump right in. Camera sparkles. Number 4, Nikon ZF. We are in a new year, and to start with this year of 2025, the Nikon ZF, it makes a statement, and one for the Hasselblad 907X100C that I just recently reviewed. Be at home or away, I think in all of 2024 I did maybe 3 camera reviews, so it appears that 2025 serendipitous or expected may see a return to me doing more A Stranger, or the one you love with cameras, as well as continuing my audio reviews. Over a decade ago I reviewed the Nikon DF, which was the DSLR counterpart to this. Your images are celebration of your point of view. ZF, your own uniqueness. With the DF I was drawn to the retro vintage design that took me back to Nikon's film days. Back in the day, 70s plus 80s, Nikon made some pretty cool film cameras, and they always looked the part as well. That way, instead of following the others, all of this power resides. You are creating your own path, somewhat compact retro-inspired body. We have manual controls for everything, just like the Nikons of the past, and making each of those moments more deeply your own. You can go beyond limits and do your creative voice more justice. So, who's this camera for? Creativity means there are no wrong answers. If you're a content creator who craves a blend of style, performance, and that unexplainable feeling of nostalgia, there's just you expressing what's important. This is it. Your position. The Nikon ZF, your style, your voice doesn't just take photos to be truly iconic, it tells stories. Number 3, Nikon Z50. As I strolled through Power of Z in DX format the first time, I was struck by how pleasant I felt. As with all Japanese gardens, the setting is painstakingly polished, everything is in its proper place. Smart button placement. Funnily enough, that's about how I felt. Ergonomic grip. Regarding the Nikon Z50, fully customizable. A menu I had in my hands, compact and lightweight. The Z50 is ready for any adventure with the full-frame Z6 and Z7 Nikon ZDX16 to 50mm f/3.5-6.3 VR is a pretty wonderful piece. The telephoto zoom design, it's intelligent eye detection AF, for beautifully sharp edge-to-edge sharpness. However you frame it, portraits, generous grip, well-placed buttons and dials, and general sense of solidity, without weighing you down too much. Inspire 2 FPS continuous shooting. Confidence captures fast-moving action in the camera. Strong magnesium allow body as a serious tool for making photographs, and yet, it looks like 30+ creative effects apply in view in real time. Nikon is targeting the Z50 high-resolution touch and 180° tilt screen as a solution. Your angles never looked so good for non-photographers, meaning people that may enjoy taking pictures, but don't think of themselves as being photographers. 4K UHD video gives cinematic depth and clarity, so, despite its pricing putting it up against the Canon EOS M6 Mark II and Fujifilm X-T30, beautiful detail even in low light, it looks like Nikon's intentions. 1 FTZ mount adapter, more possibilities, have it going up against the likes of smaller, expandable with Nikkor F-mount lenses. Cheaper options like more light, more impact Nikkor lenses. So, is the seriousness of the Z50 going to attract the Instagram crowd looking for a new toy to take their photography to the next level? Let's dive in a bit deeper and find out. Number 2, Nikon Z7. The Nikon Z7 is the company's most well-rounded camera. Go big on detail, its largest mount, abundant light as well spec'd, more power, dual exp and suited for video capture. Dual card slots as 2 SD stills the shoot faster for longer. 10 frames per second. Quality of both is Preckles tracking, track small objects with impressive precise tracking. The Z7's design offers an experience that will be familiar to existing Nikon DSLR shooters, but in a smaller, lighter body. Ultra-sharp EV built around the all-new Nikon Z mount. Smooth 4K movies. This is Nikon's first full-frame mirrorless camera, a 4K-capable machine vertical grip shooting which features a variant of the D850's 46MP BSI CMOS sensor, but with the addition power on of on-sensor phase detection AF pixels and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth plus snap bridge mechanical FTZ mount. Adapter keep welcome to the absolute immersive masterpiece testing. The Z7 comes up a little short is autofocus reliability and usability, something at which Nikon's DSLRs have long excelled. The Nikon Z7 is available now for a body-only price of $3,400. It is also available kit with the 24 to 70mm. Number 1 Nikon Z6 II. I am footage captured on a pre-production Nikon Z6 II perspective of a professional photographer, presenting real-world examples of using the Nikon Z6 on numerous professional jobs, both shooting weddings and commercially. I'm an avid reader of camera gear reviews. I find myself being drawn to reviews where the reviewer has been able to use the equipment on real-life shoots. I want to know how the camera or lens handles when the pressure is on, so that is how I'll be approaching this review. The Nikon Z6 is a camera I've used for well over a year now. It's a camera that's grown on me. This was my first mirrorless camera and I started off liking it. Now though, I'm at a point where I really love it. In fact, I use it just about every day for personal and family photography, and it's now been fully integrated into my professional workflow. That said, the Z6 is not a camera without areas that could be improved upon. So below, I'll explore both the areas in which this camera excels and those in which it could, in my opinion, do better. This is a completely impartial review and all my opinions are based on my own experience of using the Z6. I've included shots from my wedding, commercial and music photography portfolio to illustrate my findings. I bought the Nikon Z6 back at the beginning of 2019, to go alongside my main cameras, a Nikon D5 and Nikon D850. I also had a Nikon DF and Nikon D4S as backup cameras, the D4S since being sold on when the Z6 was released. I was so intrigued to see how successful Nikon's first foray into the mirrorless market had been. My D4S was without a doubt more than well used by this point, and rather than buy another D850, I decided to try the Nikon Z6 and use it as my main backup camera on professional jobs. In time, I've ended up using it far as more than just a backup though. But going back to when I first bought the camera and unboxed it, I was immediately struck by its appearance. The Nikon Z6 is, without doubt, a Nikon camera. There's also an almost retro look to it. It, in fact, reminded me of a black Nikon DF. Build quality of the Nikon Z6 is excellent. All weather sealed and covered in rubber, unlike the Sony mirrorless models, which leave more metal elements to the design exposed. So in all, the Nikon Z6 camera. And that's a wrap on the Nikon Camera 2025, a masterpiece of innovation and craftsmanship. From its cutting-edge features to its iconic design, Nikon proves once again that they're not just making cameras, they're shaping the future of photography and videography. So, whether you're a pro looking for your next workhorse or a creative just starting out, this camera is your ultimate tool to turn vision into reality. Thanks for tuning into today's review. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more hands-on reviews, and let me know in the comments what's your dream shot with this Nikon beauty. As always, keep your lens clean, your creativity sharper, and your passion in focus.